Actually, this is the fair, because this is the one that was we watched this morning. This is J&D Deli. I thought I'd give this one out. She kind of has a little advantage. John Jones is the owner. 2:30 p.m. on a Thursday. No accountant, decision makers are present. Confirmation card was sent 6 months of business. Paid on the phone, using new business listings by the telemarketer. Hi.
Hi. How are you, John?
Good.
I'm Shalini.
Hey, come on in and have a seat. Can I get you a cup of coffee or anything, or a Snapple, juice, soda?
Thank you. Some other time.
Okay.
Good answer.
She's coming back.
That's good. How are you today?
A little tired.
With a diet?
We had a big rush hour.
Yeah.
Big lunch hour.
Breakfast and lunch. Must be very busy.
It's all done now, yeah.
Yeah, it seems to be neat. After this big rush.
Yeah, we're cleaning up now.
So you are opening in the evening also?
No, just breakfast and lunch.
So it gives you enough time off in the evening to take a rest and again ready for the day. That's nice.
Just sit home and watch TV.
Okay. I understand that you just started this business 6 months ago and you don't have any accountant also?
No. We haven't gotten around to getting one. Not because we're avoiding it or we just haven't had a chance. With everything else involved in getting the business open, we just haven't had a chance to talk to anyone about the bookkeeping.
Yeah, I understand.
I want to get it done soon because I know there'll be penalties and interest and all that. I don't want to keep putting it off. I want to get it done and behind us, have someone who's doing it.
That's really a good approach. In the beginning, it's very difficult and you have to look for different sources from where to get these things. That's very nice. Okay, before I give you an idea about what we can do for you, I should be knowing what you have in your business, what kind of business you are running. So if you don't mind, I would like to have some questions from you.
Sure.
Oh, good. So this is a sole proprietorship or a sole proprietorship?
Yes.
So you said 6 months.
Yes.
And have you ever owned this business or did any other business before this?
No. I always worked for someone else.
So it was a supervision job or just
Male model.
this is a good job. It's really interesting from a male model to this job.
I always wanted to own a deli for a real stupid reason.
Okay.
I love the smell of delis. I love to walk in a deli.
So you love to cook?
No, I just like to eat.
So who are your customers normally?
Local, all the businesses around here. We get a rush in the morning, coffee. We have a lot of breakfast sandwiches and a lot of danishes and things of that nature. Donuts. And then we get a big lunch rush, and then we're done.
So you accept cash as well as credit from the customers?
Mostly, it's all cash. Usually the bills are so small it doesn't work,
Yeah.
credit card.
That's true. So how many checks do you write during a month? On average, like it's really 6 months.
Well, we just got taken off the COD. We're on a lot of CODs because you're new. First 90 days, they don't trust you. And I don't blame them. So we're probably writing about 40 checks a month.
So, and how many cash payouts do you have?
Just the one bread guy.
One. So, it makes your life simple.
Well, he comes every day, and I don't want to write him a check every day. So, we get a couple bags of rolls. So it's easier to just, pay him and give me a receipt.
And how many persons are working for you?
3.
So they are full-time employees, it's the status.
Yeah, full time.
And you don't have any independent contracting. Easy to handle the employees.
Yeah, they're pretty good. I haven't had any problems with them.
And what are your future plans on those, like to expand this business or go into some other business?
No, a few years here, sell it and retire.
Don't want to expand much.
Don't want to expand at all. No, I want to retire. Do nothing.
Do nothing?
Sit in the sun.
And cover different places.
Yes.
Nice.
I've been taking the taxes out, I just haven't deposited them. I don't know what to do with them. I had the money.
Okay, anyway. So you have not applied for the federal ID?
No.
Nothing.
Got my board of health certificate.
But same thing, how much you should have applied for. I mean, how can you say it? Love it. To have a same tax number.
No.
So you are paying the bill on a weekly basis.
Mhm.
And for the personal returns, are you up to date? Filed until last year.
My personal return?
Yes.
Or
So-
what can I do? A joint return. She makes more money than me.
Really? But in the business you can after some time. In the beginning it's difficult. That.
Well, I'm comfortable with that.
So regarding this business, do you maintain any books, like whatever purchases you are making, you are recording?
I kind of have a system. If it's the correct system or not, you'll have to tell me if I have to make changes. That'll be fine. But I have my checkbook, and I have all my receipts, and they're all in order.
Let's have a look at your check.
I can get it for when we're all done.
Okay. Okay, let me now tell you about what we can do for you.
Sure.
How we can help you in maintaining the records in a proper way. I'm not sure because we've not started the business. I mean, we just started the business and we make a monthly statement as a profit and loss account, whatever income you are having, whatever expenses you are having during the month. We make it like it this way, and then you get knowledge how much is your income during the month, and you can compare it with the previous month, and it gives you an idea whether you are really growing or if it's a loss, and gives you an idea how you should be planning about it. Okay? And then we make you can give us a call anytime if you have any problem, any notices there, or you just want to have some consultancy, you can just pick the phone, call us, and we don't charge for it. It's a free unlimited discussion. And then we prepare for you all the taxes, like your payroll taxes you file on time, so you don't have to worry whether my taxes are due on time, or otherwise you will have to pay penalty. So we take care of all these things so that we see anybody and we can concentrate more on the business side. And like in a business like yours so easy from morning to evening. So what we do, we take the papers from you every month, and when you come to you next month, we will be giving it to you this month's papers, like we will prepare your income statement as I explained it to you, and give it to you those papers and pick this month's paper and then come to the next month. And like this, every month you get your records, you don't have to worry how to take out your time and give the papers to the accountant. So this part we really take care of very well. And lastly, like you said, that you don't want to expand the business much, but you want to just do this for some couple of years and go for the retirement. And we help a lot in going for this tax planning and financial planning. We can always suggest you what are the best ways. Is that way you can have more money with you rather than paying to the IRS within the legal parameters. So these are the couple of things that we can do for you. And these are the forms. I don't know whether you know about that, but we take care of everything.
I don't want to
for
know
you.
well.
Okay, we will take care for you everything. Okay? These are all the forms. And
Show me where to sign.
sure. So, like, it's very important to have a good account, and that way, but you know what happens, like in the general statistics, I'll show it to you. Sorry. Like the general statistics says, like if you don't have a proper planning, or that way you are not able to know what your capital is, how much you need the working capital, your business may fail. 80% of the businesses, they fail in the very first 5 years. So it's always good to have a good account and mistaken, we have prepared, and then you can call us also, like if you have any questions. So you get a free consultation. Like if you go to another accountant, most of the accountants you will find, the moment you pick the phone, they are going to charge you for the time you have taken for them. So it's a very good benefit. Like you are new to this business. So questions do come, you understand. So you just give a call and we can help you. Okay? So these are the things we do. And do you have any questions? We can help you. Please, I mean, everything is clear to you. What we can do for you.
Yeah, I'm just wondering what's the cost.
Let's see. You said 40 checks. Okay, and $20. And you have a 6 months backup, so you didn't do anything.
What?
I mean, you have a 6 months papers with you before which you have not done anything. So it's
That's
like
correct.
a backup. What we have to do.
Back work?
Backup.
Wait, you have to bring everything up current?
Yeah, we would like to because it's difficult to start with the present unless you have completed the previous work, you know how much you have on till now. Anything is required now. So it's 6 months. Yeah, we have an installation fee also. It's $150 for this is started client with us. There are certain expenses like we have to incur and we set you in your records. We go through your previous year personal return and see if there are any things that require to be corrected. Sometimes what we have done by looking into the previous year returns, we have found that some clients have not taken this deduction. Normally when the income is low, they prefer to do it on their own. So we just go through the previous year returns and see if some correction is required. There is a possibility that we will get a refund also. So this is an agreement which you have to sign wherein we have written clearly what we will be doing for you. And this is going to be the charge that you have to pay monthly. And the total amount is $150 for the installation. And $100 will be the monthly fees. Like in your case, it's 6 months that you have not done anything, so you have to go back to the 6 months period and bring those records up to date so that you know what is the present situation in your company, in your this business. So the total is going to be $850. I would like you to sign and give us a check.
I don't have a check for $850.
I do understand.
I don't have $850 in the account. In the account, there's no money.
I do understand, but this is the fees. Do you have any question regarding the fees? What is your main concern?
I don't have $850 to give you.
Okay, the money is not the, fees is not the concern. The main problem is you don't have the money right now.
That's right.
What we can do, you can give us a check, like it's $850. You can give us the half amount now, and the balance you can give us in another few days, or you can make a payment plan for you.
A few days.
Oh, we can make
Now
a
you
payment.
guys make a payment. I
plan
give you
for
$400 now.
Okay. So
How much is the total?
total is it's 850.
Why don't we make it $800? I'll give you $400 now, and I'll give you $200 a month for the next 4 months.
So you mean to say?
I mean,
Sounds like a deal to me, man. That's
too
like
slow.
that.
Too slow. Jumped on that one.
I'm coming to it.
You know what I mean.
She was getting it. I'm coming to it.
I know what you
Everybody's
said,
shouting.
man.
I got that down.
No, I'm coming to it. So you mean to say 800 you will be paying me, and if I take 400 now, the rest 400 you will be paying in the payment plan every 200 every month. So if I agree with you, the deal is done. Okay, I agree. So you can give me the check for $400 and 200 every month. or?
And that'll take care of the next 400 and my monthly fee.
I think that.
That'll be the remainder 400 that I owe you, plus my monthly fee.
Yeah, that's what that is.
So in 4 months we'll be all free and clear.
So you mean to say
I'll be
$100
paid up.
every month you want to go with? $100 of this balance and $100 fees. Okay. That seems to be good.
Okay. Who do I make? Go ahead, ask me for a check. Yeah. Who do I make it out to?
Okay. I
Okay.
have to issue to SR Associates, and I would like to go through your papers also because I would like to take your papers.
You're done. Don't go through.
That was good. You were very thorough and very showed genuine interest in his business, especially in the beginning, asking him a lot of good questions. I thought it was very good. Although trial closes, nobody likes trial closes. You know, I'm trying to think of a way to best. I should have cue cards every now and then. Hold up a trial close, trial close. Like, what can I tell you guys that when you're out there without me, you remember to trial close? Well, do you ever notice sometimes you feel like you're doing all the talking? I don't mean you in general. I mean everybody. I mean that's a sign too that you need to stop for a minute and pull that other person into it. Do you know what I mean? I mean I don't know how else I'm missing. Like I'm not hitting it home.
Is there a way to ask the trial close so where there's, I think it's a good idea to involve them in the conversation, but the leading questions, which there's obviously only one answer, I feel like, you know, when I'm the prospect that, you know, I'm getting evangelized by a Mormon missionary who asked obvious leading questions.
Well, you can do it naturally. Like we'll it's unlimited consultation. Anytime you need us, we're free to help you. Either call us or come by our office. Do you see that as a useful service to you? Do you think that matters to you? What are you going to say? No? They said yes. Boom. You got that one put away. These are like points. Features and benefits 1 through 4 are points. You score 4 points, you got them. How do you know you scored 4 points? You can't just say it. You got to get them to agree with you that they want it. They don't buy each individual feature. I went to buy a stereo one time, okay? This is the only way I can explain this to you. And being in sales, you're cognizant of every sales come on that anybody tries to lay on you.
Is that the one with the H-rack?
Yeah, really. And I So I went in to a number of different audio stores to audition different pieces of equipment. And this one store, it was a riot. This kid just said, "Oh, come see this. This has Dolby Pro surround sound. It's $500. It blah 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 blah." Never once did he ask me what did I want. Never once said, you know, is this the price range you can afford? Automatically assumed I wanted all these extra features, and then couldn't understand why I didn't want to buy. He never asked me what exactly was I looking for. I mean, and I just think that's so commonsensical that when you're trying to sell somebody something, you should want to know, is this what you want? I'm saying this, but do you really want it? The only other example I can use with you is in real estate. One time, I was in real estate for 5 years, and I had the best sales training I ever had in real estate. And this guru, Tommy Hopkins, who's like he's like the Anthony Robbins of sales, but for real estate. He said one big problem is if you assume that people want all these services, they might not want them. I mean, we're assuming they do. And one time, this guy was going out trying to sell a house, and he said, like, "Ed, how do you like this house? It's 2-story, 4-bedroom colonial, 2.5 bath, double car garage. That backyard's so huge you can put an in-ground swimming pool back there and a volleyball pit." The guy and the salesperson's like, "Isn't that great?" And the buyer said, "See, I'm looking for low maintenance. I don't want a big backyard to mow. I'm trying to get out of one." You know what I mean? If you don't ask questions, you're selling something that sounds great to you, but you don't know if he wants that. How do you know they want that? So the only way is to ask questions. Ask questions, ask questions. If you can take anything home with you, ask questions. Just when you tell them about these great features, do you like that? No, I don't, you know. But you don't know that until you ask the question. So I mean, I don't know what to tag on you, like a little star, so you remember. Maybe you guys should write it right down on a cue card and put it on your darn visor of your car as you're driving to the appointment. Trial close, trial close, trial close. I mean, just remember trial closing throughout the whole darn conversation. Like, haven't you ever heard people say, does that make sense to you? Or, you know, do you like that? Do you really want, you know, 2-door or do you want a 4-door? Did you want bucket seats or do you want leather, you want cloth? 4-wheel drive or automatic, stick shift? You know, if you don't ask, and you'll notice now, all of you should notice when you're going out to buy something, a high ticket item, anything over $200, check to see, does the salesperson really trial close you? Because he should. You should ask you these questions. So when you guys call me, I'll ask them, are you going to trial closing? Just write that down, stick it on your visor.
I have a question. See, in the most of these scenarios, we are assuming that we are visiting the customer, client, right?
Yes.
And we are assuming that we are in their office or in their home.
Yes.
And what about, I mean, if clients stop by in our office by referral or by reading a signboard and things like that, and he makes an appointment with us, and we sit with him and spend an hour, then he says he doesn't have a checkbook. In that case, he may back up, you know.
That's another reason why it's great for you to go to them.
But if he say he wants to stop by, he's in a hurry.
Right then and there? You mean here?
If he wants to stop by or he does stop by.
Well, either he stops by or
If he
comes
just
by
walks
referral.
in, there's nothing you can do about that.
Yeah.
That's fate.
Yeah.
That's
So you got to make the
As soon as you
presentation.
get in, give us your check, we'll get started.
No, but we spend the whole hour and we say, okay, total space is so and so. Then he says he doesn't have a checkbook and he goes and changes his mind.
But you know, I think
there's
that's,
nothing you can do about that.
I think that's a sure sale, and if he's coming to your office. and-
No.
It's not necessary.
If he's coming to your, if he sets, if the appointment is set for your office, plan on doing something else because they're not going to show up.
Yeah, it's going to be a no-show.
Somebody shopping, you
Or
probably.
maybe shopping and all.
Or maybe you're better off saying, why don't we set a time? When either, if you want to come back here, bring your books. This is the information I need.
Bring your checkbook, bring your books.
Well, yeah, to say it is not bring your books and records and your checkbook, all these things I need to evaluate to give you a fair analysis of what I can do for you.
Do you take credit cards?
Not right now.
We'll
Yeah.
get set up for
Yeah,
them.
get set up for credit
Because if
cards.
they don't grab their checkbook, they probably have their wallet with a Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Diners Club card, Discovery card in there.